Hey y'all. So yesterday I talked about recognizing your triggers, right? When I say recognizing your triggers, I don't want you to ever discount your feelings, right? Don't ever feel like just because you're triggered that you are in the wrong, right? Don't always take it upon yourself just because you know this is a trigger for you. Because when you've been through trauma, especially narcissistic abuse, there's something in your body that will remind you. Like, when you feel those feelings again, don't ignore that, right? Don't ignore what your body is telling you, because your body recognizes that abuse. That's your discernment, right? We are spiritual beings. Your body is letting you know. Your nervous system is recognizing that abuse cycle being repeated if you're constantly triggered by a person. It's okay if they trigger you every now and again, and then you have to sit back with yourself and figure out, like, okay, what is this doing? Why? But once you have dug into yourself and you know your triggers and you know why things set you off, don't discount what you're feeling, right? For nobody, right? Don't make this person's feelings or reactions more important than your own, because how you're feeling matters. And if the person is not willing to listen, converse, and communicate so you can compromise, then this person does not care that they're doing that, and they are intentional about what they are doing, because they know, right? They know you are the one who's trying to figure it out. They know what they're doing. So I got scripture for y'all. It says, and I'm in Matthew chapter 24, verse 12 to 13. It says, because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. That scripture is so good, right? Just apply that and think about the world nowadays. Like, so many people are cold-hearted and unloving, right? They're unwilling to be loving and honest and open with other people for whatever reason, right? Maybe, and it is because of an increase of wickedness in this world, right? People are so manipulative, right? They are so like people are users, right? They're abusers. They are intentional about doing that. They know what. So how do you know the difference, right? You know the difference because you pray, right? You pray and you ask God for discernment. You ask God to reveal a person to you. And one thing about a narcissistic person, once that mask comes off, right? Once that mask come off, they can't put it back on, right? They can't put it back on. Things get worse and worse once that mask come off, because they can no longer hide who they is, because now you know, and they know you know. See, it was different when you didn't know who they was, because it was easier to hide it, because you didn't ask as many questions, you wasn't trying to have as many conversations. But now that you are respecting yourself and loving yourself, and you're asking for more, right? That mask gonna come off, and then you're gonna see them, and they're not gonna be able to put that mask back on. And don't allow loyalty to keep you tied to memories, because memories can never be the future, right? Memories will never be the future. As you grow, you will learn and you will recognize that everybody cannot go with you, and that's okay. People come in your life for a season, and in some seasons these people may have been great, right? May have been everything you needed, but when God starts to elevate you, everybody can't go with you, and it's because of their own life choices, right? You can't take people with you who don't want to see you succeed, right? You can't take people with you who don't want to see you get ahead, right? You want to help them, and you want to help everybody, and you want to bring everybody along, but everybody is not even cheering for you, right? Everybody is not even happy for you and what you got going on, and they'll never give you credit, right? They will never give you credit for how far you've come, what you have accomplished, who you are, right? If they will constantly find something else, right? That's called goal posting, right? every time you achieve something, they change the goal, right? Now, for example, like, say you used to be in the house all the time, and they're like, oh, you depressed, you be in the house all the time. So then you start going out more and trying to get out more and make friends and stuff because you're feeling better or whatever. Then they'll say something like, oh, you always going places, you always doing something. Now, this the same person, right? See, and then you start to recognize things like that because you are more in tune with yourself, in tune with your own needs. And those type of things, they are crazy making things, right? I always say with narcissism,